everyone, welcome to episode 2 of my internet diary. Right now called Enter Name Here. Who knows if the name is going to change in the future. My Hello Kitty's here with me. Also, let me fix the camera. Don't mind that picture of me in the background. That's from my 15th birthday, so a few years ago. But this is episode 2. I'm in my pajamas right now because I already made my bed. It's currently almost 10. I no longer have the white screen behind me, but the phone is still reflecting off of my glasses, so that's amazing. Love that. So yeah, I got some topics ready to talk about today. If they'll load. The background is kind of different in this episode. Also, I'm off center because I need to move my camera. What if I just move my camera more over here? Oops. Yeah, I'm still off center. Whatever. I'm like on the edge of my bed right now. But I have some topics prepared to talk about today. We can see some things in the background. The camera shifted a little bit, more so towards the corner of my room. The left corner of my room. Again, there's a picture of me. There's those two little paintings I did a while back that I think they're so cute. One of them is midday and one of them is in dusk, because I love the sunset time. More things in the background over here. Right here is my earring case. Honestly, I would love to do an earring tour. I think that would be so cute. Because I have a bunch of cute earrings. I love them. I love collecting earrings, even though I don't really wear them most of the time. You know what? I'll take one out. Which one should I wear? Let's do a simple one to put on because some of them are a pain in the ass to put on. Let's do these. Oops. It's like a little bear with strawberries. A lot of these earrings I got for super cheap at like a discount store, like $1 a pack or whatever. So you know what? I'm gonna put on some earrings here because I need to use them since I have a whole bunch of them. 1 second. Okay. And then more stuff. I have this globe. Oops. That you take. These are like notepads, but they make a globe and it's so cute. It has butterflies on them. I haven't used one of these notepads. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I have. Maybe once. But you take out like one of the pieces of paper and use a little notepad. And then I have two little Polaroids. Polaroids. I am terrible with R's. There's this one with these 3 little dolls in them. I have them over there. And then there's the other one, which is American Girl dolls. Although this one isn't an American Girl doll. These two are. Sorry. The photo is dark because I don't really know how to use a pro camera that well. Well, that fell. Anyways, that's a little tour of what I have in this corner of the room. Obviously, there's the lamp. There's my name right there, Emily. And I have pajamas on. You see this? They're cute. They're cute pajamas, and it says Honey Bear. It is backwards because I am filming this on my phone, front facing with the front camera. But I wrote a few things down that I wanted to talk about today. Number one is that I started journaling again. It's this on and off thing, and I swear to God, every time it happens when like I'm so fucking depressed. And I'm like, this is gonna make it better, because everybody always says, oh, journaling is great, journaling helped me, you know, if you want your mental health to improve, you gotta start journaling. So I'm like, yes, but the thing about me is that after a while I just stop because I don't remember and I forget, and I'm like, what's the fucking point? So that's that. Also, if I don't look directly at the camera most of the times, because I'm looking at my face, I don't know. Damn, that damn reflection is gonna piss me off. So I started journaling. I have the book over there and I do it every night. I start with best part of my day at the top. So even if it's like small things, I write them down, because even the small things matter too, okay? You gotta learn that. And then the second prompt is whatever I'm feeling. So the first day I did things I'm anticipating. The second day I did, I think it was like something I learned today. The third day was like a goal I have set, like just something random. And then the third thing I do is a daily affirmation. And then the fourth thing I do is like a comment area where I just write whatever I want. Sometimes they're short, sometimes they're long. If it was a really bad day, they're pretty long. But that's how I journal. I don't know what's the most effective way to journal, but I don't think I should like get myself worked up over that, because this is supposed to relax me. But so I try not to worry too much about that. You know what? I turned down the brightness. So maybe the reflection is pretty much gone. That's great. Amazing. But now I can barely see my screen. That's fine. So hopefully I remember to continue doing this, because I think it could help me, especially acknowledging things. Like, I spent a lot of my day like ruminating on bad things, you know, embarrassing things that like made me upset, and I hyperfixate on things that people say way too much. So this could help me like look at the good things too, even if they're small, because I forget that, you know. So second thing, the Nintendo Switch Direct is tomorrow. Well, the day I'm posting it is today, and I'm very excited for it. I don't think I'm gonna buy the new Switch, because it's probably very expensive. It's probably gonna be like $400 plus, and I just spent like $400 on a new laptop, so I don't know. That's the next thing I'm gonna talk about. But I am just mostly hoping for, anticipating an announcement of a new Animal Crossing game, even if it's just a teaser. Like, I need a new one. That's like the only thing I'm looking forward to, because the only games I play right now are really Stardew Valley and Minecraft. And I've been playing Stardew Valley a lot recently. I started a new farm, yes. So I'm excited for that. It's at 9 a.m. tomorrow. I do have a morning class, so I will be awake by then to watch it. So I'm excited for that. Wow. It's like the one thing I'm anticipating, because mentally I've been in the trenches, okay? So I did mention that I bought a new laptop. I bought a new MacBook for $400 refurbished, because I'm not paying like $1,000 for a laptop. That is crazy. Like no, okay? I don't even have a job right now. I did apply for the summer youth program, but I don't have a job right now. I'm an unemployed college student. Wow. Shocker. But I did buy a new MacBook, and I'm very excited because now I can play games better. I downloaded Infinity Nikki on my phone because you can play like those types of games on your phone, like Genshin Impact and stuff, but it is very bad and very laggy. So on the MacBook it will run better because I bought a 16 gigabyte RAM one, which when I was first looking for MacBooks, I didn't even consider all that stuff. I was just like, I want a MacBook. But then I looked into that stuff and I was like, well, if I want to play kind of bigger games, I need a laptop that works for that. And I also want to start streaming on Twitch more. I'm looking into buying diamond art kits so I could also stream them. I'm smushing my queen, so I could also stream like doing those. I think that would be fun. But I want to start streaming on Twitch, see if that goes anywhere. I have a lot of anxieties about the future and stuff like that, so you never know. I don't know. I've been real sad this week. Okay, the next thing I wrote down is Stardew Valley is the best game ever. That's what I wrote down, and you know what, I still agree with that right now. I wrote that down like a few hours ago, and I still agree with that. It is an amazing game. Okay, I doubt that there's gonna be a farming simulator in the next, I don't know how long that's gonna beat it, because the game was made with so much heart. It was literally made by a guy, just one guy with a dream, okay? And I love the message of the game, where it's like, you know, you're going to this farm to be happier because you were stuck in like a corporate office booth the whole time, and there's nothing more depressing to me than that. Is being stuck in a corporate office in a booth typing away. Although sometimes I'm like, I would rather have a boring job than an anxiety and stress inducing job, but whatever, hate that. And it's like going to a farm, building it up. The game, I will say, is a little bit difficult just because I have to search things up all the time. Always be on the wiki because there's so much stuff in the game, but I also love it. It's like overwhelming, but after a while you get the hang of it. You build a routine. I love it a lot. It's $15 on the Switch. For the mobile version, it's what, $5? To be fair, the mobile version is probably not as good because of the controls. And when I get my MacBook, I can get it on my laptop, which will probably be better than the Switch, because sometimes playing games on the Switch pisses me off, especially Minecraft, which is another game I've been playing recently. I like that Minecraft on the Switch makes me like motion sick. Like, I hate it, but I still play it sometimes, so it's whatever. I go through like, people talk about like the 2-week Minecraft phase. Very real thing, okay? Very real thing. Especially since most of the time I don't play with anyone, so it's like, it does get boring, doesn't it? Great. Okay, so the last thing, if you haven't played Stardew Valley and you want to try out a farm sim, get it. It's great, okay? I promise. The last thing I wanted to talk about is the Chappell Roan controversy that's happening right now. I wanted to give my 2 cents. So if you don't know, Chappell Roan went on the Call Her Daddy podcast. I've never seen that podcast. I've heard of it, but I've never like listened to an episode. Not really my thing. I know that now, like, the host, I don't know her name, but she does like interviews with like celebrities and stuff. So it's grown. But Chappell Roan went on there, you know, did the interview thing, and there were two things that she said that were pretty controversial on the show, on the pod. One was about like moms and how they're miserable and stuff. I don't really have a comment on that, but the thing that I wanted to talk about was the part where, the other controversial part where people were like talking about, and it was pretty much her saying that, like, you know, why are you turning to a pop star for your, like, for political stuff? And she also says, like, oh, I have to do all this stuff. I have to write music. I have to perform. I have to be a boss. I have to eat. I have to sleep. I'll do this stuff and stay politically educated. And she was, like, complaining about that. My thoughts on that. The first part where she was like, why are you turning to a pop star for, like, political opinions and stuff? I guess I agree with that, because I don't, like, the last, like, so first of all, celebrities are not going to be saving us. They're not going to be the ones, like, taking charge. But I also think that, like, you should focus on your peers around you rather than, like, turn to a pop star and be like, what do they think? Because it's very much like, oh, what they think is what I think now. When it's like, no, you should be forming your own opinions. So I, like, agree with her in that way, because it's like, it's weird, like, you know, they're like a famous person, they're a celebrity, whatever. The part that ticked me off, though, was the part where she was like, I'm supposed to be doing all of this stuff, you know, writing music, performing, blah, 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 all of this stuff, and staying politically educated. That's the part where I'm like, that was a bit out of touch, because most people right now in this country, especially people around your age, are struggling to make ends meet financially, right? If, you know, a lot of people have to have 2-income households, you know, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, a lot of people are struggling, but still a lot of people take time to be politically educated. So why can't you, a financially well-off pop star, also stay politically educated? Especially when you've been so vocal about things in the past. It is a little bit weird that now, like, you're backtracking on that, especially as a queer artist. Like, you are a queer artist in the mainstream. A lot of people are gonna look towards you. And again, you've been vocal about things, about political things in the past, like, especially before the election. So it's a little bit weird. I will say, I don't like the people that are like, I've seen some people call her a secret Republican, which is, like, weird, because I don't think she's a secret Republican for that. Like, I don't think she is, right? And then there's other people that are like, I mean, these people have been around for a little bit now, where they're, like, questioning her sexuality, if she's really queer or not, which is so weird. Like, why are you questioning her sexuality? I feel like people do this to queer women all the time. And it's like, it's odd, it's weird. Like, who cares, honestly? Like, she could be saying, just because she's saying all this stuff doesn't means that she's not actually queer. Like, that's a dumb way to look at things. That's like, that's odd, in my opinion. But yeah, that's my take. I get where she was coming from, but there were a little bit of it was out of touch. Jesus fucking Christ. A little bit of it was out of touch, but, like, if she worded it better, then maybe people would understand more. But at the same time, I also get why people are upset. you know, especially when you've built her whole brand is pretty much built off of like being the person that speaks out, you know, like people joke about her not having like media training or whatnot because she says whatever she wants, but now like her backtracking and being like, why are you turning to me for these things? It's like, well, you kind of put yourself in that position. I will say, like, I don't know, you can't get offended when that's what you made yourself out, like the character that you put out into the world. I don't know if I'm explaining that well, but hopefully you understand. And listen, I don't know what it's like to have fame like that. I hope I never do, because that sounds miserable. But when you have that level of fame, you have to learn how to choose your words carefully, because media training doesn't always mean like restricting yourself from saying things. It's also like finding good ways to communicate what you want to say, and that's very important when you're talking to a large population of people, especially a lot of people who look up to you and see you as like a shining beam of hope in a time in this country where things are going to shit. So those are my thoughts. Those are all the things I wanted to talk about today. Sorry for the weird background noise. I have the fan on the lowest setting. It is hot in here. It is hot. It is getting hot. But I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I'm gonna try to keep doing this every week. I almost didn't film this today because I was tired, and I know it's just filming a video of me talking. Like, this is not hard work. But again, this week has been like depressing as fuck. So yeah, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitch. Hopefully I'll start doing more stuff on Twitch soon with the new MacBook coming in. Yay. Hope you have an amazing day, an amazing night. And yeah, bye.